Hello, everyone. I am Carlton T. Clay. Welcome to Celebrate Black Excellence. Our next guest is a creator and journalist. I present to you Devin Johnson. How you doing today, man?
Amazing. I'm so glad to be here today.
Yes, long time coming, right?
Woo! 2 years.
We've been trying to get this together for a very long time.
We did it now.
Yes,
we here.
Absolutely. And you are no stranger here. This is home for you.
It is.
You are a former WJBF reporter.
Yep.
How does it feel being back in the building?
Surreal, because I never got a chance to be in this studio when they renovated. So this is different for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm kind of nervous.
Okay. But don't be, man. We just here having a conversation, man.
I know, I'm good.
Yeah.
Let the questions roll. I'm ready. We're going to have a good conversation
Yes,
today.
absolutely. Let's get started with your beginning. So what inspires you to get into journalism?
You know, my parents are really big into education. So it was like, you like basketball, so you should go into education. My whole family is educators. I want to say in 2013, my uncle was the one who was like, you see what these guys are doing? They're talking about basketball and they're having fun. That's what you should do. And that's kind of got me my feel into journalism. I wanted to be a sports reporter. I wanted to be the next Stephen A. Smith. It wasn't until 2017 when I started getting my shadowing and interning. Former boss, Kathy Wyman, she was like, you ask way too many good questions. You should be a reporter. And that sports dream died and became a reporter.
Okay.
Really quick.
Got you. I remember when we first met, you came to, I was on a festival at the time.
Yeah.
And you came and actually covered it.
You were at a popcorn shop.
Yeah, I was at Pop and Stop, and they were here in Augusta. So that's when we first met.
Yeah.
And like I said, you have grown tremendously since then. Yeah, man.
You're floating my head.
But yeah, you've grown tremendously since then. Before we get into what you have been working on after your days, what has WJBF taught you? Like, what lessons from here did you take with you when you went to New York?
So before I got to WJBF, I'm a slowpoke. I move at the beat of my own drum. I drag my feet. I kind of things don't really get to me. I really, if it doesn't interest me, I don't care. And WJBF changed that for me. They're like, move faster and tell a story, especially tell a story, but when it comes to your people, definitely tell that story. And don't tell it in a bad way. Tell it in a way that you're gonna enlighten folks. I remember there was a 4th of July story that changed my life. I'm downtown Augusta, there's the fireworks, and there's this dad that comes by and there's 2 kids is walking. And he goes, you see him? That's Devin Johnson, WJBF. Oh, boy, I thought I was Will Smith. and that changed my life, and I wanted to tell our stories differently in ways that people wasn't telling them. So I would say WJBF gave me the confidence to be myself, go tackle those stories that people aren't covering, and tell it in a way that people are going to remember.
Absolutely. And as I mentioned before, you did move to New York. You became the social coordinator for Knicks Gaming.
Yeah.
So first of all, I want to talk about leaving Augusta and going to New York.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you?
I've never been that far. I haven't been anywhere that far up except Charleston. Not Charleston, excuse me. Charlotte.
Okay.
So going to New York was just a culture shock to me. The people, the speed, the fashion, the clothes, the culture, everything was different, but I handled it well. I made a name for myself. How I got that job was I just picked up a camera. After I left the news business, I picked up a camera. My sister, she was the 2K League host. She told me, it was like, hey, I know you like 2K. I know you like video games. I know you like sports. You should come out to this basketball tournament we're having. Pick the camera up. And I did. I literally just did WJBF work up there, put it on YouTube. I came back in the finals. I asked the Knicks, I was like, hey, can I interview a player and your coach? And it was like, yeah, sure. Because nobody was covering the 2K League.
Okay.
And so I posted it on YouTube. I came back. My sister was like, she was trying to get me a job with the 2K League. I came back for the finals because she was like, you should come back. I was like, all right, they didn't really take me serious the first time. Whatever, I'll come back. Brought the camera, just did the exact same thing. WJBF work. And during the middle of the tournament, the person who gave me my job, she turns around and she's like, hey, as they're losing, as they're in the middle of the game, she was like, saw your video. We created this job for you. We want you to apply.
Oh, wow.
I was like, sure. The Knicks are my favorite team, so yeah. So it was great. It definitely made me the person who I am now.
Nice.
It got me to this position where I'm at now.
Nice. Can you explain exactly like what you did as a social coordinator for Knicks Gaming?
So I was the one talking to the brands like Kia, who else? Bud Lights, all those Mattress Firm, Dunkin' Donuts. I was talking to them, pitching ideas, pretty much like concepts like this, like excellence. I was printing out shows and content ideas, segments that was really going to interest gamers, right? So I was talking with our talent, getting them talent ready. I was traveling with them. We had, at that time, we moved to Washington, D.C. That was headquarters. So I would travel with the team, film the content, post as in real time as they're playing the basketball game. Just social media work, but trying to do it at a different level. I think what set me apart differently that they didn't have before, they wanted a reality TV series. I was like, got to put 5 on it. So I was like, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I did it. I did it for 6 episodes. That was probably our best content that we posted. But that's what I was doing, just coming up with the ideas and managing their content and coming up with new content ideas that was going to sell the brand and the brands that was working with us.
Okay, nice. And so now you are the senior digital manager for Recteq.
Yes.
Now, a lot of people may not know what Recteq is. Can you tell us what Recteq is?
So Recteq is a wood pellet grill. They are very instrumental in the grilling industry. Here at Recteq, oh my God, they have changed my life. People love Recteq. People call Recteq the adult Disney World.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm not trying to, I know it's my job. I know I work there, but literally people come in from all around the world to come do the cooking classes every month. People come, want to just take photos of the bowl, of the grills, get seasonings, get shirts. Even if I wear the shirts at Publix, I'm getting stopped. I'm getting asked questions about the Recteq. It's a family affair out there. We just had Recteq Fest. Columbia County Sheriff's Office had reported at a time, so we started at 6, we ended at 4. At a time, 20,000 people showed up for Recteq Fest 2025. So, it's a big deal for the pellet industry, for the food industry, and we just like to have a lot of fun over there.
Nice.
It's a whole lot more different and relaxed than what I'm accustomed to. Yeah, I'll tell you that. Yeah.
And can you explain, so as a senior digital manager, what exactly are you doing for them?
So again, same thing I was doing with the New York Knicks. I'm doing the same thing with with Recteq. I'm managing the content. I'm coming up with the ideas. I'm coming up with the analytics. I'm working with the talent. We want to be viral. We want to be trendy. We don't want to be too salesy. We want to help backyard grillers. We want you to become the patio, what do we say? The neighborhood backyard hero. That's our thing. And so I come up with the ideas to make sure we're on the right path. Sometimes I'll come in and I'm in front of the camera, but I make sure that, our product and our talent is, really shining. So
yeah,
same thing with the Knicks. Yeah. Digital work.
Working hard over there.
Woo, man, they got me working over there. And it's fun, it's rewarding because there's things that I haven't learned. I knew that I never really wanted to get into social media manager, right? I always wanted to have my own TV show. That's still the goal, that's still the dream. But I would say Recteq has taught me things and has shown, helped me grow in so many ways where it's just yes, they are working me, but I'm a sponge, I'm a student. I'm okay, what do you have next?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you also have your own, you're a creator in your own right.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your brand? What does your content entail? Can you tell us about what you're creating?
So my content, I'll go by Da Vinci's, Devin Cheese, but I put it the architect, the artist, Da Vinci. And what I like to do is I just like to go to the roots of my journalistic, I like to just go to my roots, my journalism roots. there are stories everywhere, and there are things that people don't talk about or people like overlook. Like for instance, everybody goes to Disney World and everybody's putting videos about Disney World, but there's like Panda Fest that's coming up in Atlanta. There's the Hawaiian Chick-fil-A that me and you went to, and some of those places get unnoticed. And I like to bring in those journalism roots to like tell those stories. I'm like, hey, I've never been outside of the country. I've never tried the Hawaiian Chick-fil-A. So come with me as I go try it. And I'm not gonna give it a rating. I'm just gonna do it 3 challenges to see if you should try it. Same thing with the movies. I don't like indie movies. I don't like rom-coms. And that's different for me. But let me sit there and watch it and let me see if I should recommend it to you. So that's kind of like my thing. And I'm enjoying it, every bit of it. It's been rewarding.
Nice. Now, for people who want to get into content creating or even journalism, maybe, what advice could you give somebody that's watching right now?
It's the same advice that I'm giving to somebody right now. Literally giving to somebody's asking me on Instagram, how can they be more confident on camera? You just got to do it. Because, you don't want your friends are not going to be your audience at all. The people who don't know you is your audience. And the best advice I could give it to you is start now. One of our coworkers, Will Baker, he was a photographer. He was my night-side photographer at the time when I was here. He was pushing me to get into YouTube. He knew I wanted to get into YouTube. This was like 2018, 2019. And I was like, no, like my family doesn't want me to embarrass their name or just stay professional, stay in the news route. And he was like, you got the gear, you got the personality, you got the drive, you want to do it, you should do it. And I waited until 2021. I don't ever think that I waited too late. I do say man, I wish I started back then. But take my advice. That's something you really want to do. Do it don't do it for the money, because it's not going to be there right away. Don't do it for the fame, because it's not going to be there right away. Just do it because you want to do it, and you want to. It's something that you enjoy doing. My content is my diary, literally. It's literally what it is. It's just my diary.
Nice. All right, now here's the part that you've been waiting for. This is the part you can look into the camera if you want to.
Oh snap!
For people who want to see more of your content, or if they want to follow you, how can they do so?
Can I look at the camera now?
You can now.
Okay, bad. So you can follow me at DeVincies. That is DeVinch. Here's where people get it wrong. CHEEZ. DeVincies. It's not Devin Cheese. It's DeVincies. But that's all platforms. And I'm telling you, like I said, when you look at my content, I have things that's from travel, from food, to entertainment, to reaction videos. But if you look at it, it's just my diary, man. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I'm having fun with it.
And that's the most important part.
That's the most important part, yeah. They'll see you in some videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to talk about that? No?
Not here.
No, okay.
But definitely check out what Devin has going on. He has some really great content. So definitely check him out, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
I appreciate it,
I've known you for a while now, and I'm so proud of all the things you're doing, man.
Thank you.
And I'm glad
you inspired me.
Thank you, man. I'm glad to finally have you here on Suburban Black Excellence. We finally made it happen.
2 years. 2 years, man. I was trying to do it 2 years ago.
But listen, everything happens how it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So,
here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, Devin, thank you so much for being here. We definitely appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. Wow. Whew. Nice studio right here.
Yes.
I might want to come back.
Well, you're more than welcome to, for sure. And all right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. We definitely appreciate you. I'm Carlton T. Clay. This is Suburban Black Excellence. We celebrate Black Excellence every day. Have a good one.
Every day.